Hey guys, Crystalline Page here, and I have been looking at a lot of videos of people who put up signs that you are spiritually awakened. And I wanted to make my own because I see that there's a lot of commonalities among a lot of those videos, but from what I have observed with working with a lot of my students and my personal experience, mine differ a little bit. So I want to give you my top 11 signs you are spiritually awakening or are awakened. So number 11, having otherworldly out-of-body experiences. That was one of the things that I noticed that I went through when I noticed I was awakening. I really think that is a cool sign, and I see that. I don't know if I've seen that really in other people's videos. So a worldly experience would be like having those feelings of like coming out of your body, and like maybe sometimes if you're meditating or if you're sleeping and you are aware of, like, you see yourself outside of your body, but then you feel like you're not a part of your body. Does that make any sense? Because that has happened to me in the beginning of my journey when I was just awakening my third eye and I didn't even know it. I was sleeping and I knew I wasn't dreaming, and I knew I was like over my body, and I'm like, this is interesting. Because that started happening actually when I started looking into crystals and buying certain crystals that I was attracted to, especially like psychic ability crystals. And I was putting that next to my bed because that's what I read what you were supposed to do. And I did that, and I was having really weird experiences. So that's number 11. Number 10, you see the world differently than you used to. So I remember just looking around me and just noticing that like things are different than how I used to live life. Like I used to just go around and just follow the crowd and everything, but now I'm not wanting to. Or last couple years, I opened my third eye like about 3 years ago, and life has been completely different. Are you noticing that in your life? Number 9, you start analyzing your life and existence. This is a big one that I see a lot of people go through as they are spiritually awakening, that they look at their life and they're like, what am I doing with my life? Like, you start getting all philosophical and stuff. And I know that was happening with me. I wanted to learn more and be like, okay, things do not look like they used to anymore. Like, I'm seeing things differently. And a lot of times I was going through a lot of depression because I'm like, why are things not making me happy anymore like they used to? But that is not a bad thing. Through all the research I've done and my personal experience and talking to a lot of people, that is what they go through too, that you just have to kind of get past that depression stage. And when you find purpose and this all makes sense to you and you connect with other people who are going through what you're going through, you realize like, wow, this is not a bad thing. It's a really good thing. Number 8, you don't enjoy things that everyone else does. And that, I kind of mentioned that earlier, but this is even more profound, such as like, you know, we are marketed to like be consumerisms, right? And just be so into materialistic things and wanting the next best phone or the next like technology, whatever, a tablet or a computer or a new car or a new like iWatch or all this stuff, or like going shopping all the time and going out to the club and stuff. But once you become more awakened and you want more deeper experiences and like need more deeper conversations to keep you interested in talking with other people, like all this other stuff like it's not appealing anymore. You want to do more, you want to experience more. So that's number 8. Number 7, you start noticing synchronicities and like perfect timing for everything. That it like happens so much more. Like once you are awakened, you see more stuff that like, and you keep seeing yourself like saying like, this is like the perfect timing, or like this came exactly when I needed it. Like you notice that more and more and more, and the more you notice it, the more it actually happens in your life. Number 6, you're attracted to spiritual things such as healing crystals and tarot cards or oracle cards, or things like natural healing remedies, or wanting to open up your third eye more. Some people are drawn to ayahuasca, like things like that. Because you're wanting to, your body is going to like a higher vibration, and because of that, you are being more attracted to different things. Things like drinking alcohol and like going to the bars or something, those are kind of like lower frequency, and people with lower frequency tend to go to those places. But when you're at a higher frequency, you are wanting to go to higher vibration places, like go to nature, and you want to turn to like natural things like healing crystals and like aromatherapy, and wanting to eat healthier, or like become vegan or something like that. That is just a part of being awakened. Number 5, you notice number sequences. This is a beautiful thing, that they are always around us. Like the universe is like made up of number sequences. And if you really like the Matrix and that kind of stuff, I've actually read some articles that people really believe that is the movie Matrix was not a movie. It was actually a documentary of how things are really like in real life. And a lot of times when I think about it, I'm like, it probably is. So if you see more number sequences, it's showing that you are becoming more at a higher level of consciousness and a more expanded awareness of the things around you. And your spirit guides and angels are noticing that, and they've always been trying to contact us. But if you are more awakened, you will notice these things. So notice that more and more will those numbers make sense to you, and they will keep guiding you in the way you need to, and reassuring you that what you are going through, what you are thinking and experiencing is not fake. It is real, and it is there to help you. Number 4, you hear ringing in the ears. So that is something I was awakened probably like 2-3 years ago, and I still hear the ringing in my my right ear from time to time. I was just hearing it actually the other day, and that means that you are raising your vibration. You are hearing things that are unseen and of the esoteric world, and just vibrating at a higher level, and you're connecting with something else that is not of the physical realm. That is a good thing, and that is indicating that you are continuing to evolve and receiving some amazing messages. So keep listening to that and try to pay attention. What could that be? Or don't be afraid of it. Accept it and try to understand what it might be. Number 3, you are seeing different dimensions, such as orbs or like shadow figures in the corner of your eye, or you see certain flashes out of nowhere that it might be unexplainable, or maybe no one else saw it. This is definitely a sign that you are seeing in between the other, like this dimension that we currently live in and the other parallel dimensions. We live in a physical realm, and very closely, if not intertwined, is the spirit realm and other realms, that when you are at a higher vibration and you're awakening and you activate your other abilities, you will start to see these things. Do not be afraid. I know that it's easy to be afraid. I was afraid when this first started happening to me. And I was told that if you are a being of light, you should not be afraid, because nothing can harm you, nothing can touch you. And if you feel afraid, just tell whatever is around you, be like, I accept and I want to interact with beings of light, And if you are not, if you are of negative vibration, whatever, please leave my house or leave my room or whatever, wherever you feel that entity. And because this means that you are awakening and you are elevating yourself at a higher level. So you will start noticing these things and seeing these things. Yeah, don't be afraid. Again, those are probably angels. Those are your spirit guides or your ancestors there to assist you and be with you. They're really not far away. They are with us. And it is not hard to connect with them. But you just have to tune in your frequency to theirs and they can assist you. And you have to be willing to accept their help and communicate with them, because they do not go against your free will. They, especially your angels and your spirit guides, they will only connect with you when you ask for their help or when you are open and willing. So that leads us to number 2, where you start seeing yourself as like a master and you're not a drone, that you're not going with the crowd. You want to master yourself. You want to be your own individual person, and you want to be proud of who that is and like find out who that is and own your own person and know who you are, and you're seeking this. That is a huge indicator that you are awakening, that you want to find out who you are. What is your life purpose? Why are you here? And not just to go along with whatever you were told that you have to do in life. You want to follow your passion, and you want to follow what makes you happy and what you know that you can give back to the world. That is a huge indicator that you are really becoming who you're meant to be and tapping into your true potential, which is equivalent to spiritually awakening. The number one, finally we're here. Number 1 sign that you are awakening, and your third eye is awakening, and you are aligning yourself to the divine energy of the universe. Number 1, you know how it feels to be one with the universe. And this is incredible once you hit that moment where you just feel a part of everything. And this experience, I think, is different for everybody. When I experienced it, I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know any of all of this stuff existed. But when I went through it, it was the most incredible experience I've ever felt. That, like, I went out of my body and I just could see everything. Like, I was floating over the universe and I could see through the eyes of the Creator, and everything was beautiful, and I felt beautiful, and I felt amazing, and I felt that I could, like, do anything that my heart desired. And I just felt so light and free and amazing. It's kind of hard still to put into words exactly what I experienced. And I see that's a common thing among many people, that it's really hard to explain because it's really of another world. It's of a different experience. And I swear I was not on anything. I was not taking any drugs. I was not doing any other like substances or like psychedelics or anything. This was all natural. I was just under the supervision of a shamanic practitioner, and they helped me get to this moment. But I was not under the influence of anything, and I had this incredible experience. And just working with like healing crystals and things like that, I was able to go through this. So ever since I went through that, I am now like dedicating myself to helping people experience the same thing, because it is truly incredible, and you see the world in a completely different way, and life is amazing. And I just keep wanting to explore more, and you just see the world differently, and it's so much more vibrant, and it's just like, I don't know, like so many amazing things keep happening to me, and I want that for you. So this is my video of 11 signs that you are spiritually awakening. Please subscribe to my channel, comment below, let me know what you guys think of my 11 signs, or if you've been through all those, or like, what are you experiencing right now, guys? Like, how can I help you? Because I want to be the best support that I can for you and serve you the best way I can. Let me know what other videos you would like. Please, guys, subscribe and like this video, and just let me know that you like this stuff and it's helping you, because I want to know, I want to keep doing this for you, and I want to know what works or what doesn't, what you guys want, and all this stuff. So please help me continue my living out my life purpose, and allow me to serve you the best way that I can. So please give me feedback, guys. I am so open and excited to hear from you guys, and I hope you like this video, and keep looking out for more stuff. I'm putting out more content now, and check out also, guys, my website, theomwithin.com/spirituality, and start your spiritual awakening journey with me today. I'll be so excited to go on this journey with you guys to help you and start changing the world, guys. But it starts with you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Blessings of love and light.